Hey everyone, this is Sin with Big Moon Energy. Today I am going to be making a savory breakfast cookie, okay? You can put these in the fridge. You could even freeze them. They freeze really well and then you can thaw them out. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to chop up one whole bell pepper and one whole onion. All right, guys, chopped one whole bell pepper, and I am going to put it in my skillet that I sprayed with some Pam, and now I'm going to chop my onion. All right, guys, chopped my onion, so now that is going to go into the skillet as well. What I'm going to do next is take this skillet over to the stove, and on like low medium heat, I'm going to saute these up to soften them. All right, getting these sauteed up. Also, I only ended up using half of that onion because it was a really big onion and my kids won't eat it if there's too many onions in it. So these are just going to soften for a little bit, all right? Okay, guys, so my onions and bell pepper are getting pretty soft. So what I'll do is I'll take this off the heat and I will put it in a bowl, okay? Okay, guys, so I'm going to put my onions and bell peppers in this bowl. Okay, now they need to cool. Okay, so now your next step is literally just going to be to let these cool down. Okay, you can't mix them with the eggs and the other stuff until this is cooled down. So I'm going to let this cool for a little bit. All right, guys, my bell peppers and onion have cooled enough, okay? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to whisk up my eggs, all right? Just get this whisked up, all right? Okay. So I've got 1.5 cups of flour right here. All right, guys. We're just gonna put those in with the pepper and onion. Okay. And I'm gonna need to use 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder, not soda. Okay. And now you're supposed to add 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm only adding 1. All right. And then you're supposed to add 2 teaspoons of pepper, but I am just adding what I feel like. We actually like a lot of pepper. Okay. Then I'm going to add in my eggs. All right. And then I'm going to add in 2 cups of cheese. And this whole bag is 2 cups. I like extra sharp, preferably. And then literally, you're just going to mix this all together, okay? This is a really, really easy recipe. It's honestly kind of like a biscuit, I guess you could say. A cheesy, oniony kind of biscuit, okay? That's kind of how the dough is, and that's kind of how they look when they come out, except in the shape of a cookie. So I just call these breakfast cookies because my kids like that. It's fun. It's a cute little name for it, okay? These are so good. They save well. They freeze well, guys. We love these, okay? Now, you can add meat to this. In the original recipe, it called for a pound of sausage cooked up and drained and put in here, but we don't do that because we are vegetarian. So don't add that. Anyway, so this is how it's going to look, okay? And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to like grease a baking sheet and put some of these on here. Okay, guys, you're going to want your oven to be set at 375. These are like tablespoons, like a little bit more than tablespoons. Okay, that's the size of cookies here that I'm going for. All right, I'll probably bake these 6 to 8 minutes just until they get that golden brown look. Okay, you can make them bigger. I actually think this is a good size for us. Okay, so I'm gonna bake these and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay guys, and there you have it. Finished product. They kind of have the consistency of, like, say a biscuit, like a really savory biscuit, but I just call these cookies. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, subscribe and like my video, please. See you next time.